a Friday afternoon. How y'all doing? Say that like there's anyone watching, but whatever. How's everyone doing?
Well, I'm doing good. You didn't ask how I felt.
Well, I guess maybe that was implied that you were part of everyone. I don't
I feel
know.
a little,
Left out?
I feel a little left out. Thank you.
Alright, anyway. Right, it is Friday, April 22nd, which means that it's pre-release day. New Capenna is dropping in a week. Pre-release is today, as I just mentioned. Gonna be a lot of fun. So to celebrate, we're just gonna do Kamigawa quick draft, because for once, Wizards of the Coast did not put the new set on Arena the same day as the pre-release. They put it as the tabletop release, which is nice. I like that. I think that makes a lot of sense. Instead, just gonna do some quick draft of Neon Dynasty. Basic stuff. We're just gonna jump right into it. Like I said, I love this set a lot. Honestly, there's not really much else to really say. I love this set a lot, is the moral of the story here.
There's a ton of good archetypes here.
I know, we
got
got
good archetypes from... Okay, we can go mono red.
No, I wouldn't say mono red, but we have Unequal Anvil, which is a build around. There's Touch the Spirit Realm, which is decent removal, and there's Ogre Head Helm.
I would go with the Ogre Head.
Yeah, I'm going to. There's a couple...
That's my card.
That leads into a couple things. We can go... Oh, do you want to go Boros Samurai?
Well,
Django Uprising is so good, dude. Alright, look, it sounds crap.
Yeah.
It sounds crap, but it's a one-shot kill. Boros Samurai, here we go.
Not.
Alright, Era of Enlightenment's not atrocious. Repel the Vile exists.
I think I ran it in the pre-release. The Kitsune Ace doesn't really help us.
Repel the Vile exists. It's a good removal spell. Comm of Industries, cool?
Let's take the...
I'm down to take the Era. I think the Era is really good.
Let's take the Era.
2/2 First Strike is very, very nice.
Not really some fun stuff in here. There's the Silvertail Mentor, actually.
Seven-Tail Mentor is pretty cool. I don't know. Do you think we take Generous Visitor here? Just hear me out. I know it's not the right... it's not... Damn. No. Life of Umazawa exists. Do you want to go Mardu?
Take the Mentor. We have no reason to go Mardu at this minute.
Alright. Oh, Commander faces Kagazan.
Forcing me to be the voice of reason. I don't really like that.
Commander faces Kagazan's really good. Imperial Subduer is nice as well, and so is Imperial Oath. There's a lot of good stuff here. I'm feeling the Subduer.
Saga, I want to stay low.
Alright, if you insist. Sorry, Captain.
Brush.
Period. Sorry, Captain.
It's gonna pay off. Be sorry.
Mech Hanger is cool, but not really what we want.
We do not need a Mech Hanger, unfortunately.
Dude, Imperial Samurai is sweet. Honestly, I'm feeling Imperial Samurai.
The deck is building itself, man.
I hope so. Hey, Befriending the Moths was one I was looking for last, but just came back around. Or was in this pack as well. Target creatures +1/+1 gains flying to end of turn. That's just solid, right?
Definitely a good card. So, yeah, I would take it.
Guarantees some damage. Sunblade Samurai is nice. Just as a high drop. Tops our curve very, very nicely. Can be cycle for planes and life. I think that's fine. Don't really think we need two Befriending the Moths in there.
Let's just take the Samurai. Need some whenever someone attacks alone triggers.
Well, we have that kind of in the Imperial Samurai and in the Imperial Samurai. Alright, never mind. Yeah, you're right. Wanderer's Intervention's sweet.
Yeah.
That's just removal. We need it.
Take the Intervention. That was a nice pick. Well, a nice thing to come around to us here.
Hey, and so is Light the Way. Put a counter on a creature or vehicle, untap it, or bounce a permanent you control. That's solid.
Not bad stuff at all.
Just Evasion's very, very nice. I don't know. Take the Puzzle Maker. None of this is going to help us too much. Regent's Authority. It's enchantment or legend. Do we have any enchantment creatures? I know we have the Sunblade. We do have the Friend of the Moths and Kumeno.
Era of Enlightenment also.
And the Era, like, yeah, alright. We take Regent's Authority, sweet.
Yeah.
Board Reckoner's Bargain. Board the Mountain. Thundering Raiju, hell yeah!
That is awesome.
3/3 haste when it attacks but a counter on a creature you control and it deals X damage to each opponent. X is the number of modified creatures you control other than Thundering Raiju. Hell yeah. This card's sweet.
That is perfect. Like I said earlier, I mean, we can take it. We should take it. Still want to stay kind of low.
That's just such a good card, dude.
No.
Do you think we can rock Machiko's Ray of Truth, right? Like,
you want another Peerless Samurai? I mean, I know that's a bit, I say a bit on the high end, and it's a 3-drop.
Peerless? That's gonna wheel. Machiko's Ray of Truth. Look who we got, right? We have...
We'll go Machiko's. I don't think it's gonna work that well. I'd rather take
How? We have 5 artifacts and or enchantments. 5. I think it's gonna work.
Okay, alright. Alright, we'll take it.
I'm tempted to say Blade Wizard Kitsune, but I think we take... Oh, the Poet's cool.
Do you have any enchantments? Do we have any good enchantments to get back?
Yes. Kumeno faces Kakazan, Machiko's Ray of Truth, the Era, the Friend in the Moths,
Alright, yeah, we can run
Sunblade. Dude, we can cast the Sunblade from our bin.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Wow, this is actually starting to work really good. This is how I jinx us. But
Kindled Fury, 1/0 first strike. We can take it like Pellet, but I don't think we want 2 of them.
No, I don't think we need 2 Norikas. In the late game, she like goes off, but it's kind of junk in the early game.
I like Kindled Fury a lot. 1/0 first strike's fine.
Kindled Fury, yeah.
I'm actually just gonna board it. I think we need more creatures than what we got right now.
I would agree with you. That's the thing with the sagas, right? They are creatures, yes, eventually.
They can be a little
just
slow.
Sitting around for the first couple turns.
What do you think of Unstoppable Ogre? Remember, the Samurai do trigger off warriors. And a 4/1 when ETB's target creature can't block is pretty good. Plus, we
Stats for the cost, yeah, I think.
Well, all that it's an artifact. Another Sorry Captain.
Beautiful.
Oh, we have some good stuff here. I like Repel the Vile a lot. I think that's very, very, very good removal. Don't necessarily think we want another Arab
removal is looking a little slim, so I don't think we need it. I don't think we can go with the synthesizer just yet. I think we need a little bit more removal before we start going in.
Yeah, of course. We need Repel the Vile. Period.
Yes,
Exotic enchantment. Solid. Do we want the monkey?
I always want the monkey, but I don't think we can run that.
Why you say that?
Clearly, it's a 1-mana. Oh man, I like it too, and it's a good thing
Dude, it can be reconfigured. We slap that on like Peerless Samurai, make it a 3/4 menace. That's solid.
4 menace, deal some damage. I do like that.
It's either that or Regent's Authority, dude.
Yeah, let's take the Simians. Let's take the monkey. Oh, only the best Family Guy card.
Evil monkey.
Evil monkey in my closet.
Evil monkey. Right. We got nothing here. Tempted to take the Skyscraper. Don't think we have enough modify to justify it, though.
No, and I mean, we might as well just take it.
Yeah.
How about this? That's going to be the cards we put in eventually. Thundering Raiju just goes ballistic. That card does have the potential to go absolutely
that's our 1 modify card. It's in there because it's a 4-drop 3/3 haste that can make stuff big and dome our opponents. Like, it's just a good card. Yo, Ancestral Katana. Do you think it's worth it to run it?
I would say so, actually, because if we're going to be trying to use our deck to the fullest, which is just attacking alone, it seems, especially in the early game, we're only going to have 1 or 2 creatures, we might as well just get the advantages of all those cards. So I think it will work if we just play that. Play the Ancestral Katana.
I'm tempted to take... Dude, Blade Wizard Kitsune's very, very good. The only issue is that it's a ninja.
It's a ninja.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
board
buddy.
it. It's
Yeah,
cool,
it's
but it's not what we need. And none of this is gonna help us too much. Mech Hanger, nope. Kato's Pursuit, nope. I invoke the winds, that ain't gonna help. We're not blue, unfortunately.
They can't all be winners.
No, they can't. This is a rough one, isn't it? Maybe Gift of Wrath, +2/+2 and Menace. I think that's fine. It's 4-drop.
It's not bad
though.
and leaves a friend when it dies. I think we can take it.
Yeah, another enchantment. Pretty sure I was
Yeah,
right
that's what it is, another enchantment. Fine, you were right, alright? We want another Noriko, because I think we just take the Reinforced Rana.
Yep, about to suggest that. Oh, this card's really good. We're not in Marty though,
Norikos have we
unfortunately.
seen?
That's at least our third, if not our fourth.
At least a third, yeah. Take another Peerless Samurai.
How many creatures do we have? 11 and 11. We need a 3-drop, preferably a 3-drop creature, to be honest with you.
About Peerless Samurai.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Damn. I'm blind. That should finish us out. I'll take Wanderer's Intervention just because that's removal. Don't really see anything else. Nothing in this pack's gonna help us too much. Just take Reality Heist, I guess. Is this Quick Draft? Yes, it is. Kamigawa Quick Draft. I figured it's
Kamigawa Neon Dynasty Quick Draft, because Kamigawa Draft is something entirely different. There's a lot of different sets that they just called whatever, so this is specifically, of course, there's no other Kamigawa in the set. And either in this format or
you're
in this
rambling,
game.
dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but gotta be specific.
Late Reliquary.
Yes, this is a quick draft of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty.
I figure
We'll be doing player drafts of Streets when that comes out.
Yeah, we do. We will.
So that's something to look forward to a week from now.
Anyway, right. I figure doing a quick draft is a bit more allows me to take my time and kind of explain how I'm going about it. Figured it makes a
Allows
little
me to ramble too without any
yeah, no penalties, no rush.
Yeah.
Another Peerless Samurai, sweet, nice board.
Another one? You want 3?
I mean, at this point, we're basically just auto drafting, right? Like the deck's pretty much made itself.
I feel like it did make itself. There's a lot of just easy choices. That's the thing when you go Boros, when you go any aggro deck, it's usually pretty. I don't want to say it's pretty simple. I don't want to sell this whole. I know if someone's actually much better than me at drafting, which there are, they get very mad at me for saying it's very easy to draft an aggro deck. But to me, it's easier to draft an aggro deck.
God, it absolutely
about
is.
all the,
You
don't have to worry about all the
curb? Yes. Is it a good attacker? Yes. Is it removal? Yes. It goes in.
Is it not
period.
expensive?
It's not that. Compared to control, you need to hit certain amounts of card draw, removal, a bomb or two. You need to ensure you hit your bombs. All of this stuff. It's a lot easier. Anyway.
Also very difficult. I know there are a couple rare counter spells in Standard. If you get them, pack one, pick one. Say you get, I don't know, something like Grafted Identity. Pack one, pick one.
Think we're good.
It's a good control card.
I'm gonna say Rush game.
It's not a bomb though. So we can start.
Grafted Identity is sweet though.
It is sweet.
It works very well.
I'd like to see maybe pack 3 or 4. Pack 2 or 3. My bad. How many packs are in a draft? Something that you want to see later in the draft, but it's not something you want to see right out of the gate.
The thing is, it works very, very well in that set with the zombies having Decayed. But again, that's
and that was a lot of fun too.
I think that's Midnight.
Dude,
that's Midnight Hunt, not Kamigawa, though.
I know. I'm just saying, if you get I was talking about control being tough to draft. That's where that whole thing started.
Cool. Great hand.
About control bombs.
Oh, God damn it. I think we have to keep this, too. I'm gonna pitch...
It's a bit rough.
I'm gonna pitch the 7-Tail Mentor, because I think it... I'll pitch his Yongo Uprising. That's a lot of mana. Not gonna help us too much right now. These are, we're not in bad shape. Ogrehead Helm on 2, and then Imperial Samurai on 3, and we're looking pretty good,
scary
right?
Start, yeah. This is a very scary start.
If we can get a land, 7-Tail Mentor on 4, and we got our land, so 7-Tail Mentor on 4. Or it could have just been on 3 because Imperial Samurai. Oh no, it couldn't be on 3. What am I talking about? It's fine. We're fine. And I forgot to mention the Ogrehead Helm can draw us cards because reasons. It is weird. Yo, Thunder Gaiju. Alright. I really like where we're at right now.
Yeah, sorry, we're gonna have to hang off on playing the 7-Tail Mentor.
I'm okay with that. So does on Smelters.
Does the Ogrehead count as a samurai?
No, it does not. It is an equipment ogre.
It's an equipment ogre.
Well, the actual art, rather than the Japanese-inspired art.
No, it's a head. It's a head crab.
It's just a head crab.
It's the literal definition of a head crab.
So it makes a little more sense for it just to be a equipment ogre rather than samurai ogre. Plus, how would you fit all that on there?
Sure, I'm sure you can write small enough. They fit. I can't even pronounce it, but it's Asmo. Shoot, what the heck?
Oh, Asmodec, the underworld chef.
No. It's the person who can only be discarded, and I can't even pronounce that word.
Is it the one that searches for the underworld cookbook?
Oh, it's literally it has so much text. So it's got so long a name that it can't be. That doesn't have a mana cost. Like the mana cost could not fill in the card. You have to.
Yes, Colin, I know. It's like Asmodecosis or something, right? I know the card. It literally has no mana cost because it has to be discarded to play it. Something along those lines. It comes with the Underworld Cookbook. From Modern Horizons, I believe. Oof. Man, our opponent's got a Duracell Red deck going in Rakdos.
I will find this card. I will find the card that I'm thinking of. We'll figure out how to pronounce it. I promise.
You're not going to be able to. That card literally... There's like 4 different syllables together and none of them work.
So you say.
Ouch.
So you say.
Shit. Alright, we're probably going to lose this game. 7-Tail Mentor, counter on itself. Make it a 3-4. You attack with the Thunder Gaiju. Put a counter on the Mentor. Make it a 4-5. It's now able to block. If our Raiju trades with the Automaton, which I'm shocked it didn't, by the way, I think we're still in good shape. Unfortunately, I think we're just 3-6-8. We go to 1. You're dead to removal, because I kind of fucked myself over pretty hard. 2 damage to any target. That's game if he hits Dome. Yep, they went Dome. That's game.
Asmorarno Mardic. Oh god dang it! I can't do this. I can't say it. Can't say it. I was trying to. I even watched the song. Right?
Damn, got out aggroed.
Sorry.
Colin, it's just not relevant. Can you please stop talking about it?
Okay, fine. I don't know how we even got talking about it in the first place, but fine. Sorry.
You brought it up for no reason.
I'm sure we can find the reason. I'm sure there's a perfectly valid reason for me to have brought that up in the first place.
Anyway, that's great. That was a great start. Hopefully we don't get flooded out
I'll
again.
Stay focused now, I promise. Stay focused.
Alright, well, 0-1 now. Great start to the... Great start. Right.
Let's get back into it, though.
Yeah, provided, Reyna loads. There we go. Took it long enough. Alright, I think this is fine. It's not great. It's fine. Hero Samurai on 3 is our first play. Actually, no, Ancestral Katana on 2. My bad. I can't count, it appears. MP. Dude, honestly, sometimes it feels like I have multiple personalities. There's like 40 different.
That doesn't hurt that we're twins, so it sounds like there's the same person talking. It's not one person doing two different voices. That'd be a
No,
little too.
That would be funny though. Be a lot more entertaining than what I'm doing now. Now, legit though, it does feel like I have 40 different things in my head right now. We'll modify it.
I wonder why. It's because I won't shut up about the card that I can never pronounce.
Alright. We'll modify from opponent. I assume we'll modify. I'll go uprising for one. Seems good. Right. I think we just played the Poet over the Pyro Samurai. I know the Samurai can attack, but or can get a discount on the Captain, but I think we just want the Poet. This should hold him back. In theory, we'll see. In practice, that's an entirely different thing. Coaching for fun, both more. All of the above.
More for,
Honestly, all of the above.
Fun. I'm here so I can basically make sure that not only that we stay on track, although I'm usually the one throwing everything out of whack. Also, to make sure that he doesn't do anything stupid in draft. And take the value draft too early.
You say that, but I don't think that's necessarily what I always do.
No, you don't. I was just using an example. I keep you focused on the task at hand, kind of.
Well, we keep each other focused. Honestly, having two people, having someone to run by anything is usually pretty great.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll see the line that he doesn't.
Exactly, and vice versa. That's just
the way around too.
That's just what happens when you play Magic, you know? And like I said, having a second pair of eyes is insane. It doesn't really help when you don't draw the right things, but being able to find plays and potentially lethal is very, very nice. Oh, that's a warrior, isn't it? 2+2, it's not a legend. I think we just use Regent's Authority to kill that unstoppable ogre. And protect our Pyro Samurai. Does that also ensure... Oh, Tanya's safekeeping? Alright, fine. Regent's Authority, they both neither die.
Card for
Okay.
card.
Yeah, that's fine. Please don't have a shock. Please. Oof, Monius Merchants. It's a big boy. Great. Get a spell to cost 2 on us, that doesn't really do us much good. You can attack with the Samurai, that'll discount the Captain. Don't really think that's the play though. Uprising for 2 doesn't really do us much good either. Damn.
Ooh, there's a question too coming from the chat. When you draft, you have two competing goals: getting the cards you want for the collection, or getting the cards that would win most games in the draft. So
oh, you go for the win. You go for the win every time.
Yeah, I feel like you get better rewards for winning than just getting that one card. I mean, admittedly, if it's that one card that you need, I know there's a big scandal. I don't want to say back in the day.
Right.
Yeah, the Tarmogoyf scandal.
It's not really a scandal, but whatever.
Value drafted. Yeah, no, it wasn't a scandal, but it was a big deal when a Magic the Gathering Pro player, instead of drafting the card that his deck the best, went and grabbed a special Tarmogoyf, which was going for a lot of money at the time.
Foil stamped Tarmogoyf. No blocks, we take 8. We go to 6. That may have been a hasty no block. We may just die here. Oh well, it's fine. Right, no, I like going for the win to a certain point, right? What the hell? Why would... That made no sense. I understand they probably want us to not be able to block, but Kappa Tech Record doesn't really do them much good. Yeah, you got it. Anyway. No, you go for the win.
They didn't really like that Ancestral Katana.
Right. As I was saying, you want to try to go for the win as much as possible. Maximize your chances of winning. Speaking of maximizing chances of winning, I think I just have to Django Uprising for 2. Yeah, auto pay that.
That's my thinking, though. If you're playing a draft, I don't know how many game stores, and I know Arena does this, but I don't know how many game stores do it differently. If you were to, I don't know, let's say a pathway. I know.
Oh, I'm taking that. I'm value
Yeah, you're
drafting that
taking
every
that
day.
pathway. We'll value draft that pathway.
It's different in paper. It's a lot different in paper because you have that collection, right? Like we both are commander players, not standard players. So it makes more sense for us to grab those pathways, any duels, whatever. I would lower my chance of winning if I got. Yeah, no, I agree with you there, right? And there's a certain degree, right? Everything changes if it's worth a lot of money. If it's honestly, if it's a card that I really need, then I'm like, let's go, you know.
I remember, I think my first 3 picks in a draft were Soul Separator, because this was a Chaos draft. Soul Separator.
That's not a good card.
And 2 dual lands. Lucky for me, I needed them all, but it was...
Oh, absolutely.
It looked a bit tight there at the start. It looked a bit scary. Soul Separator isn't really a great card. For a fair amount of mana, exile a creature from your bin, and get a zombie with its power and toughness, and get a spirit with its abilities onto the field. I mean, it's an interesting card, it's a fun card, but it's not very helpful. So it looked like I was just in it for the value at that point, but I ended up not doing too badly. In Arena, I typically try to go for the cards that would win, because it doesn't. You don't really get them. It's not really that hard to get a card in Arena. It's easier to get one in paper.
I'd argue it's different. In paper, I'd argue that I'd value draft a lot more.
It's
Arena.
easier to value draft in paper. There's a better reward, I should say, when you value draft in paper.
But again, like if it's a basic different goals, man, what goals? Exactly. Yeah, obviously. Personally, my goal tends to be winning more. Personally, I think value drafting has its place, obviously. Like, if you need the card, you need the card, you know? And, again, me and Connor are going to go do a draft, what, a couple weeks from now? So, yeah, we're definitely going to have that, that issue. I'm going to rumble with a Reinforced Drawn as like a 26-2 or something stupid like that. But, yeah, right. It's a lot easier in paper to justify a value draft because, you know, at least to me, because you get the physical card. That was dumb. I forgot you had the same. Oh shit. Ah, well, it's fine. Should have attacked the Imperial Samurai. That would have been a lot smarter. Anyway. And now we wait because neither player is flying. Perfect.
Yeah, and all too many times, this format, other drafts also, will come down to just who can get the flying creature first.
I wouldn't say that this is necessarily the case. This is why you need removal.
You just said they don't have flying. Yeah, of course you need removal, too.
It's a board stall because neither player has removal and neither player is flying. That's not necessarily the main reason. Is that something I said? I don't know. Anyway. But with value drafting, the other argument is that, is this card going to really hurt me if I take it, you know?
There's also another type of drafting called a hate draft, where you draft a really good card that you don't need just to spite someone else.
Cool. Like, to me anyway, if it's a shock land versus, like, an uncommon, I'm probably taking the shock, right? I'd argue the shock's a lot better, a lot more valuable. And along with that, how much is that uncommon really going to do for me? You know? How much is that Boseiju going to do for me in a green deck, if it fits into the deck, right? Or even if it doesn't. That Boseiju is worth, what, $30 right now, roughly? How much would,
like that, yeah.
I don't know, Imperial Samurai do for me?
20,
Physical card? Alright.
Oh yeah, when we say physical card, we mean when we're drafting in real life. When we're
God,
talking
I think they're
about
joking.
electronic things. Oh, joking? Oh well, you know what? Whatever. Not very, not very smart when it comes to jokes. A little dumb. It's a little dumb.
I'll lose the Peerless. We gotta take this thing down. That's their biggest threat. We take that thing down, we can rumble with the Thundering Raiju. And they can't have
Yeah, and
any...
the second that thing gets attacking, that gets real scary real quick.
Sack another artifact, yeah. Well, the issue is it's just gonna immediately trade. At least I think it will. I should say the paper card. That would actually be a little bit smarter. A little bit more clear. Thundering Raiju, we just... Do we send it at him? It just trades with the Unstoppable Ogre, doesn't it? I don't think that's worth the attack.
Yeah, it's not worth the attack, unfortunately.
We have Befriending the Moths in here, right?
Yes.
One copy, and we have a copy of... what is it? +2/+2, right? Or not +2/+2, goddamn, what is it?
Chico, Portrait of Machiko.
Yeah, Machiko's Reign of
Reign
Truth. Except for it doesn't do anything because we don't have any artifacts and or enchantments, so it's just... It would just be a dud card. Ooh, High Gift of Wrath. Yes, please. Slap that on the Thundering Raiju. Please don't kill it.
So another question from the comment. She says, Sophie5100 says, I know what you meant, just saying it's not big differences you want both physical and digital cards. Yes and no. It's very nice to have those digital cards. The problem is I can't go around, unless I'm selling my account, can't go around and say, yeah, this is my whatever card. No, I can't do anything with it. It's not tradable, it's not movable, it only exists online. I can't really do anything with it at all.
The thing is, it's
if I have it in real life,
it's not only just
I can trade it, I can sell it.
I mean, it's not just the monetary value. I would say that's also because in digital, I have a lot more access. Like, I have a lot more currency in this game,
easier
right?
to get cards too, I think. Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily easier, but I have a lot more currency in game, right? I can much more easily draft. I can much more easily get these cards because all it's going to cost is a wild card. I haven't spent any money on this game. I just, spend an hour or two on it, do the dailies, whatever.
We just spend a bit too much time on it.
Exactly.
Is what he's trying to say.
Paper Magic, that's going to be like $30 to get that specific single if it's a really good card. Which is kind of where my, which is why I more value paper cards rather than digital. It's still not necessarily a big difference because I still need those cards both in physical and in paper, and obviously you want as much as you possibly could have. Oh, this is interesting. Unstoppable Ogre was their draw. I think we just shut down their biggest guy and rumble with their Peerless.
Yeah, because that's going to get pretty big. We have a fair amount of samurais.
Actually, fuck it. We just jam. Everything goes in. I know we're at 7. This is probably a risk. But we have 2 samurai who have vigilance, so it's not as bad as it might be.
If you guys could see the math that was like starting to go through his head.
No,
and
it was alright. Maybe we can, but I just need to start jamming, man. If we're at the lower life total, we need to get this guy dead. What's more important? I'd argue Sokusan Smelter is probably the better card out of the 3.
But the opponent has no artifact, so that's not really...
It can give artifacts haste, effectively. So I'd argue it's much more dangerous. Commander faces Kakazan. Shock. Ouch. Overhead Helm! Oh my god, alright.
That's gonna be a really fun card right now.
I think I just slap it on the 7-tail Mentor and attack with that. Go get him, buddy. Yep, you got it. I think we may have this. We may have just turned the corner. I mean, going back to the whole argument of rare drafting or value drafting versus competitive drafting. At our game store, I don't know how others do it. It's basically an all or nothing reward structure. Either you win big or you don't really win too much.
Yeah.
So it's much better, in at least reward wise, to just take the $30 mythic, what have you. In Arena, it's not necessarily all or nothing. It's not really
the more
great.
wins you get, the better you do.
Exactly. So it's more worth it to try to go hard in Arena rather than in paper. I think we just jammed with the 7-tail again. I should have played that Plains, but whatever, it's fine. Come on,
What's interesting is the opponent missed the trigger on the 1/1 counter.
Exactly.
The commander faces Kakazan. That's
potentially
not
huge. Means they probably don't have a creature. They definitely would have slammed it. I'm not sure if they're holding up a land. I don't think it's a removal spell, because I think they would have fired that off as well. They're much more willing, when they had it earlier, just fire it off main phase. Or the Kami square, I should say, not. I should be more specific. Actually, could go into...
That's...
Oh yeah, of course. Big thing a while ago, Commander Legends draft that we did.
Yeah.
There was a dual land in there that I mean, the dual lands there were worth like $20 at that point. I was like...
they're the special...
Shit, why did it shuffle cards around? Crap! I did not mean to put that on the Unstoppable Ogre. God damn it. Alright, that's fine. We are fine.
4-2 now. 5-2 now.
Yeah, you got it. Voltage Surge or Ogre Head Helm. That makes sense.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. Were you gonna put it on the Ogre Head Helm?
Remains to be seen. On the plus side, befriending the boss means that...
What do you mean remains to be seen?
I don't know if I was going to, because I was going to spend a lot more time making that decision. Didn't mean to just randomly click. On the plus side, we have them dead on board. Befriending the Moth makes our Unstoppable Ogre fly.
It did work. See, this was the whole plan all along, guys. You might not believe us, but we had...
No, they've reached! Shit, they've reached. Okay, new plan. We'll
figure it out.
We'll do it over time, because... Shit. Shit, that's really bad. That's really bad. Hell. I think we may just need to play the Sunblade Samurai as a big threat. I don't know why I didn't play it last turn. That was a major fuck up.
Well, it's going to be a 5/5 now?
Yeah, 5/5 Vigilance.
It's going to be quite big.
Yep. So it should be good enough, and then we befriend the Moths. Roadside Reliquary, we have an enchantment. We are fine. Play a 5/5 Vigilance. Roadside Reliquary, pass turn. I mean, going back, Commander Legends is a weird format, as it's a Commander draft 4-player game. So it's kind of, you know...
Very strange.
Exactly, you're not necessarily going to be... Because it's not a 1v1 format, even suboptimal decks like mine could win. And at that point, I had to make the decision of, do I... Oh, we got him! Oh my god, we won.
Yeah, because it doesn't say the next turn gets 1/1 and flying again.
Yep, that's game.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was so close. Yeah, no, I had to make the decision of whether or not to grab the $20 dual land that I had a commander deck for, or go for the win. And I was like, I need this $20 card. I don't think I would have made the same decision in Arena, because it's a lot easier to get it. Wild cards exist, and the $20 card turns into one wild card.
$20 card in Arena is the same price as a 25-cent bulk.
Exactly.
It's a bit more difficult to make a jank deck in Arena because you're losing out on a competitive deck that can actually win you games. It's a bit, I don't want to say it's a busted economy because it is a little screwy.
Well, the issue is there's not really many other ways to do it other than having a fluctuating price, which is going to be very difficult to deal with. Mitgo has the ticket economy, right? And various cards cost different amounts of tickets. everything in that game is reliant on tickets. You have to buy tickets with actual money. There's a reason why Arena's the cooler, younger version, because it is a lot simpler and isn't really a pain in the ass to deal with.
Well, it also has some awesome entrance animations. Like, do you guys remember the Kamena entrance? Like, the card literally the art came up out of the card, like, waved its spears over its head. It was like, I was gonna kill your opponent, and then just, oh, it's so cool. So cool.
Yeah, unfortunately,
see Nick go do that.
We haven't really had a lot of animations recently, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, I guess it's a little too annoying to animate, like, every mythic and every rare. Oh, well.
Anyway, we have a decent curve going. Ogre Head Helm into Norica, into Gift of Wrath on probably the Norica. Seems very, very good.
How many... I know we saw a bunch. Do we only pull one from...
Yes, we only went with one, because it's a 3-drop legend that doesn't really do a lot. It's a good card, but it's not necessarily great. Like I said, it's a legend. You really don't really... You don't really want multiple legends in the deck, or else, you know, you run the risk of hitting.
Yeah.
I don't think... We did not see a mirror box at all, right?
I mean, I was not really looking for it, but no, I didn't see it.
Anyway, here's something interesting. They were on the play, they missed a land drop. They may have missed a second. It looks like they missed 2. Alright, cool. We just need to put as much pressure as possible onto them. Gift of Wrath at Norica, and we'll just jam. Seems to be probably the best play here. Just beat him over the head for 5 each turn. Damn, that menace is brutal, too. What do you think of the Ghost Shinteis, Colin?
That one's a bit annoying.
Not specifically the mill one.
I hate mill. The Ghost Shinteis in this set?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I haven't really seen enough of them being played, just because I feel like it's a bit of a risk playing them when you don't have anything else.
What do you mean by anything else?
When you only have, say, one Ghost Shintei, one shrine. The one, say, mill guy. That's not really that good on its own.
It's a 2-drop 0/4 that flies. I think that's solid.
I'm saying the abilities don't really do that much on their own. I mean, it's just pay 1, mill 1 card.
I agree with you. But we've seen 2-drop 0/4s before. We've seen... Oh, damn, what is its name? We've seen a 2-drop 0/5, the Wall Frost, or... No, that's a 3-drop 0/7.
Yeah,
we've seen similar... What I'm saying is, we've seen similar cards. Functionally, I think that's fine. They declined to mill us? I'm shocked. Right. Well, Unstoppable Ogre, your 0/4 can't block. Please don't have the 1 counterspell in this set.
There's more than 1 counterspell, but yeah, I know what you mean.
There's one big one that they can have, and there's only one that they can have.
Don't be thinking it either. If you think it, they have it.
Well, every other one's double blue. Counter creature spell, put a counter on a creature you control is double blue. Spell Pierce can't hit this. There's no negate in this set. Although, I would have liked to see Revolutionary Rebuff make a return. Fortunately, it didn't.
Would've been nice.
I mean, counter non-artifact spell since controller phase 2 is solid. But they already had Quench, and really don't think they wanted to reprint Quench. Just a strict upgrade. Damn, alright. It's not what I thought they had. That was a nice play. March of Swirling Mist. Up to 2 creatures phase out. Or 4/2, so Rip, Norica, and Seven Tail. Damn, that was actually really good. Nice play from our opponent. And they got their land drop, too. Alright.
That sucks.
Oh, you know what I think they're doing? I think they're not milling us because they think Norica can hit the draw cards off Norica.
They think we actually built our deck well.
I mean, that may go out the toilet when they mill us. They didn't. Alright. Cool. Sorry, Captain. Rumble with Norica is a 1, 2, 3, 8/4? 9/4?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
9/4 Menace that currently cannot be killed on board. Nine-4 Menace Vigilance. Seems pretty good. You can't take 9 here, right? Like, we don't know what's in their hand, but provided they have nothing, I do believe they probably
I want
do
to say
at
they
4
have
mana.
nothing. Yeah, they probably have something good. Something convinced them to keep that hand.
I guess they didn't. I think maybe the March of Swirling Mist was what they kept, or the reason why they kept, but still.
I mean,
Hell,
yeah,
I'll take
that
it.
really could have screwed us over.
No, March of Swirling Mist is probably one of the best. Just remove X permanents from the game, or X creatures from the game, swinging for lethal.
Just
Card's
X-ing
sweet.
phase out, but, you know.
Plus it can be discounted off blue spells in your hand. That's easily one of the better cards. One of the best marches by far.
At least it wasn't another X counter spell, because I think they've done that a bit too much recently. A bunch of X counter spells.
What? Colin, they reprinted Syncopate in Crimson Veil, right? And that was it.
Right? No, yeah.
Yeah, it's just Crimson
It was
Veil.
not only that, but there was also a... this is a little bit older, but there's a Thassa's Intervention, which was counter-target spell unless someone pays X.
Oh, that's Theros. That's also pretty old.
That's Theros. I know it's out of standard, but Syncopate was just reprinted. Not another X counterspell. Want it? Don't need it.
Okay.
It was a reprint too, Syncopate. So I don't want to hear it. I didn't want another new.
It was
X
reprinted
counterspell.
twice, I believe. No, there's nothing wrong with Syncopate. I think that's fine. Scale appropriately throughout the game. I don't know. There's nothing real wrong with it. All right. Bit of a slower hand, but I think we can keep it. Wanderer's Intervention, Era of Enlightenment, both relatively good early. Fangus Shijiki's super annoying.
So it's been
I get
reprinted.
it.
Been printed a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
What do you think of Selesnya in this set, Colin? Because to be honest, I haven't... Oh, right, Jukai.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I didn't really see anything out of Selesnya, and then... Yeah, there's the Jukai Naturalist in this set. I forgot.
Jukai's the big one, but that means
Goddamn
that almost
pothead.
every card, if you build it right, if the opponent built it right...
Enchantment,
every card
enchantment,
is discounted.
enchantment. Yes, it looks like they only went for enchantments. Well, Era of Enlightenment should be super good against those Death Touchers.
Would have been one cool pack one, pick one then.
The Pothead?
Yeah, I would have pack one, pick one that. Are you kidding? Of course.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think that's a strong card. Though I don't think I'd take it over like a Django Uprising or something. Invoke the Winds, March of Swirling Mist. There's a lot of rares that I'd take over the Pothead. Oh, I've touched the Spirit Realm. See up here, Samurai. Really wanted you to stick around. That actually really sucks. Sorry, Captain. Era of Enlightenment. I think we just need to cycle the Imperial Samurai to get a land, provided there's 2 on the top. Alright, never mind. That's fine.
Very nice.
We'll hold off on Machiko's Reign of Truth, because it does nothing right now. If we can get this Imperial Samurai to stick around, or not the Imperial, the Sunblade, that can stick around, we're in real good shape. Especially if we live till that Era of Enlightenment to flip. Oh man. This game is going to be going our way.
It's a good common, especially in limited. It's a very nice
Oh no, the
card to
flexibility of
have.
the Sunblade's insane. Decent stats. 5-drop 4/4 is nice. With Vigilance, sure. Basic land
Relevant creature
cycling.
type and relevant, and it's also an enchantment. Like, it's damn good.
Alright.
That
Golden
400 drive's
Tails
gonna be a little sucky.
5/6 now. That's fun. If we get a land, I should have kept the other land on top. Because if we get a land, that's Machiko's Reign of Truth and Gift of Wrath. Give it +1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Doesn't matter, it's dead. Great. So we take 7.
gain another 5. The opponent will gain another 5.
Yep, that's also relevant. Urban Lightning's
Got that
a 2-2.
land, though.
Yeah, we got the land. Doesn't really do us much good, unfortunately. Play the captain. Captain's got haste, but it's not really relevant right now. We gotta chump the Golden Tail. Because I don't think we can justify double blocking it right now. And we can't double block it, so that's awesome. I may as well lose the Asari captain to it.
Yeah, it's not really doing much right now. We don't really have a board. This is kind of where Boros loses its power. If you have no samurais, your samurai attack alone, of course, will always trigger. But you don't really get cool effects.
Okay, Mashiko's Reign of Truth. We drew Repel the Vile, by the way. That can exile the Golden Tail Disciple. We're not going to be able to block with the Iron Enlightenment. So I think we just jam with it. We gotta start attempting to get them dead. We can Repel the Vile, the Golden Tail Disciple, which I'm tempted... Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it now.
Before they get anything, yeah.
Yeah, before they even get a chance to play anything, I'm just exiling everything. Unfortunately...
Should've just done an exile target enchantment too, just to make sure it's extra super going.
So we take 2, we go to 2. We take another 2, we're dead. Ogre Head Helm. I can play it and equip it, but we'd be out of mana at that point. We're dead to flyers, so we just need to find something. I don't think we'll find anything, but it's worth a shot. For 1 mana, I don't think we have anything.
I forget what we drafted already.
No, I know what we drafted. I know we don't have anything else to save us. But again, if you're not playing 2 your outs, why even playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't find anything anyway. We'll see if they notice. They have many different ways to kill us right now. And an attack all is the main one. Damn, if we hit a Wanderer's Intervention this game. Or, not game, we would have lived.
Yeah,
we would have lived another turn. Let's not get too hasty there. Damn, they just had their removal.
We got Befriending the Moths, that might have been good too, because I know that
doesn't get flying until only flying until end of turn. And it's a 4-drop too, so
flying, right?
We wouldn't be able to... Yes, Colin, Flipson has flying. We need to live another couple turns.
Yeah, I think we might have been able to.
Maybe. Seems like they hit all their removal though. That sucks.
It did kind of suck. We did lose a lot of creatures early.
Well, every single creature we had died to removal. I don't think we lost a single creature in a combat trade apart from that that captain. I don't know, it's a very well made aggro deck. Shit. Alright, this is fine. I'll pitch a Django Uprising. Maybe not the smart play, but it's fine. Kameda faces Kakazan on 1 into a Simian Sling on turn 2. Feels like I'm playing Duracell Red again. Alright, there's another land. I fucked up by dropping that thing. Oh well, it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Always seems to go that way, doesn't it? The one card that you scry at the bottom.
Oh, the DJ. Kawashi Song Shaper, the DJ. We just jam with all. If he blocks, we Regent's Authority. Sweet, he did on the etching. Oh, we got him. Make the etching a 3/3. Well, permit 3/3. Exile the DJ. Though we burned down its turn 3, so maybe this isn't going as well as I thought.
We can still re-equip the Simian Sling, although that's probably gonna make us lose a little bit more damage, like leave a little damage on the table, which is never something you want to do.
I mean, we could, but I'm just...
Ogre is useful, but it doesn't help us right now.
It's a 4/1, it's a beater, right? I'm gonna play Imperial Samurai. Next turn, Unstoppable Ogre makes something unable to block, and we rumble for 7? We just gotta get him dead.
I like that play.
Hey, Unstoppable Ogre of their own. Things a 5/2. Doesn't matter.
Scary card. It's a big card.
Our Unstoppable Ogre means that there's 2 Unstoppable Ogres, so they can stop each other. Thing is, I think if he attacks, we just tank the hit, right? Like,
Yeah, we tank it and go and kill him. Kill the opponent. Go for the win.
nope, that won't do it. Okay. Twisted Embrace.
So, right, we still...
Cool. That'll probably take down...
Amazing card. I love that so much.
Yeah, it's super good. I don't think that was the right target, though. We'll see. We just rumble with all. Actually, we attack with all but the Simian Sling, I think. Actually, we can equip the Simian Sling.
Yeah, why don't we equip the Simian?
Simian Sling to the Etching. They're both 4s now. They'll still... You gotta block them both, right?
Yes.
So everything dies. The Simian Sling does a damage. Everything's dead. We play Pyro Samurai, and we pray that we get to untap. Oakeeper Reckoner Raid. That's actually a really good play from our opponent. Oni Cold Anvil. Not going to do anything without artifacts. And they're passing turn. Ancestral Katana means it's game! Oh crap, they have to... Never mind, it's not game. It's not game. They have the Oni Cold Anvil.
Sack the
Shit, I also forgot to equip it. I'm dumb. I fucked up. I fucked up again.
Only when the thing attacks alone.
I fucked up. I fucked up. Please tell me we don't lose because of this. Oh, I'm gonna be so pissed if we lose.
Gotta go a little slower, that's all. Gotta read the cards.
Sack the Oni Cold to itself. No, it's only when a samurai or warrior attacks alone. Simian Sling was attacking as well. This is still lethal. I'm just gonna jam. I'm just gonna jam.
Attacking got us this far, so...
I could have equipped the Simian Sling to the Pyro Samurai, but the Pyro Samurai went down, we lose the damage for the turn. So it's much better to attack with both. The Samurai is currently unblockable based on his current board. Return to action to give lifelink. Simian Sling pings Dome. 4 damage. That lifelink's not enough. That's game! Man, I can't...
So close. They almost pulled that one out.
They came close, but they were out of gas as well. We were both stuck top decking. Oh man.
It was dicey too, because I think Rakdos would do better top decking, at least in the late game.
No, Boros. 100% Boros.
Than Boros, yeah.
Rakdos is much faster. Would have burned out. I don't think they would have had the late game that we potentially did. Because think we could have hit Asari Captain, we could have hit Befriending the Moths to jump a creature, we could have hit Sunblade Samurai. I absolutely think we would have won that game had it gone any longer. I mean, we won the game as is, so.
I mean, it also got a little tense because they had one of the best cards from Kamigawa for Standard.
Oh yeah, easily the best uncommon in the set, apart from the Pothead.
Fantastic, yeah.
That could have been
got a little tense.
real bad if they had any more artifacts. I think I'm happy with this hand. I know we have a lot of lands, but Ogre Head Helm can draw some cards if it connects. Probably going to end up needing to sacrifice the monkey, but it's fine. Well, because... Hang on. Let me read Ogre Head Helm. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. When it or equipped creature deals damage to it. Combat damage to a player, you may sack it, discard your hand, draw 3 cards. Pretty basic. Right. I think we attack into the Archer and he Wanderer's Intervention. I highly doubt they block. Cool. Alright, well. We take a damage, and we'll have Wanderer punch the Bamboo Grove Archer. That may have been a waste, but that 3/3 was going to be a massive pain in the ass for the next 20 turns or so. Just need to get it out of the way. And our opponent's mana screwed, it looks like.
It'd be huge, actually. Removing their one creature when an opponent has no other ways of getting things on the field is...
I know, they just played Machiko's Reign of Truth for 0 value. No creatures, nothing. I mean, you ever hope
that's a good sign for us.
They got a land, but it's tapped. That's still very good for for us. Oh, we hit him over the head again. Intervention the overhead, sure. That sucks. That was our way to get out of the late game, or get out of the early game into the late.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. Notably, they
still have an angry monkey.
Notably, the Uncharted Haven scored red. So, Naya enchantments is their plan, it looks like.
Could be also Naya modify too.
That's true. Speaking of modify, Thunder and Raiju.
Good.
Put the counter on the monkey. They have a decent block on the Raiju. They really should have taken it, I think. Yeah, alright. That's fine. Raiju trades, gets a counter on the Simian Sling. It did its job, I think. Simian Sling can keep beating. I'm okay with that. Crap.
I'm sure we're gonna have to sacrifice that Simian Sling, man.
Well, don't think we'll end up sacking it to the Ogrehead, that's for sure. Unfortunately, they play the General. Whenever the thing attacks someone, you can cast an artifact from your bin. They have no artifacts, but it's a 4/4 3/3 Trampler. Crap.
That's a pretty big card.
Oh, not only that, but Tales of Master Sashiro gonna buff up their Searchlight Companion. We are only hitting lands. This is fine. Everything is fine. I don't think they'll double block the Samurai, because that makes their Tales of Master Sashiro much worse. But still, may as well jam. Turns out 5/5 Vigilance Haste. Jesus, dude.
Big threat. Big
Yeah, it is.
creature.
On the plus side, they're at 9, but if we keep drawing lands... Alright, well, I gotta risk it. Come on. What you got, dude? GG. Ugh.
His confusion.
+2/+2 and lifelink. Yeah, that was a beating.
Okay, that might be GG.
Yeah, it is. They get a flyer. We take 6, 7, 8, 9. They gained a ton of life. That's game over. I mean, it turns out drawing 9 lands is really, really, really not good for winning. Who'd have fucking thought? We block their general and kill it. We take 7 off the Searchlight and Sashiro's with Legacy. If we Django Uprising, I think we win, but I don't think we'll draw it. And we didn't. Now let's see what we scry. Swear to God, if it's a Django Uprising, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, well, nothing would have done anything. God damn it, dude, that sucks. Really think we could have won that game if we didn't draw 9 fucking lands.
Yeah, it definitely was a winnable game.
God damn
A
it.
bit annoying.
Alright.
So
It's about
let's calm down a little bit though. Let's be moving, but we're gonna switch into something, right? We're gonna
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play the Selesnya enchantment deck that I made.
get some Selesnya enchantments. Selesnya runes.
Right. So, real quick, today is the day of the Streets of New Capenna pre-release. Our pre-release at our local game store is at 3 o'clock. We end the stream at 2. It takes us about 20 minutes to get there, plus we're going to want food because I'm hungry now, and it's 1 o'clock. So, yeah, the second...
My guy's stomach is not very big.
The second 2 o'clock rolls around, we're ending this stream, hell or high water. But, yeah, we don't have time for another draft, I don't think. Which sucks, I do enjoy playing a Tinkerer's Cube draft. Just want to see how long it lasts. It doesn't tell you. Cool. Thanks, Rain, I appreciate it.
I can just Google it. Let me get on it.
Alright, go for it. Right, so instead I'm going to play standard ranked. I don't really like playing ranked, but... yeah, I don't like playing ranked on stream, I should say. Considering it tends to be more grindy games, especially with how the standard meta is right now. However, I'll make an exception because I don't really. I'll make an exception because I just want to be able to, call it a day and not in the middle of a draft or anything.
Tinker's Cube is going to go until April 28th, so it will be around when we come back on Sunday. We're going to be back on Sunday live.
Oh yeah, cool. That's awesome. We'll just do the same.
Dynasty's going to keep going until traditional draft's going to keep going apparently until May 5th.
Yeah, which is when New Capenna will rotate in, and then 2 weeks and rotate out. Yada yada. All right, that's fine.
People smarter than me made this calendar because I don't understand it.
Not really, Colin. It's a 2-week rolling draft format. You do the newest one every 4 weeks, or for 2 weeks.
You can tell me that a million times, and I will barely understand the word you're saying. So let's focus on something I do understand. New Magic cards are coming out.
Yes, right.
We're excited.
Streets of New Capenna.
Excited. He's excited. Ready for it.
You're in chat. Let me know. I want to know, what is your crime family? Because honestly, I support the Riveters, and anyone who doesn't, fuck off. Like, we are the city down to the bones. Hell yeah, dude. Like, come on. That
is the blue collar working man. I am
kicking the shit out of you. Did you see Riveter's Ascendancy? Whenever you sack a creature, return a creature with lesser CMC from your bin to the field. That is so good. It's so good.
Wish I had a mustache to twirl. I'm not sure whether or not I want to go with Obscura. Still, I don't know if I want to go with Obscura or with Maestros.
With what?
Unfortunately, I couldn't grow like one of those. What do you mean, what?
Oh, Maestros. I didn't hear you. Sorry.
I want to grow because I see. I've seen. In my mind, I see a bunch of people, or at least the Maestros, with a bunch of handlebar mustaches, sit in the corner, like twirling them, smoking a pipe, and with their scotch and whatever. Looking really, really cool.
I don't think that's the Maestros, Colin.
Oh, what? Is it Obscura then? Let's look at the spoilers real quick. MTG.
Maestros are high society. I don't think they're mustaches. Why are we,
discussing
the
high society mustache twirler. Whatever. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Anyway, no matter what, no matter who you are, it seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Honestly, I can't wait.
You could have such. My power is for
Xander. There's some interesting demons here. There's a Bant demon. It's a bird demon.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure, I'll trade my Comet of Transience for his entire board. Why not? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. Didn't think so.
I'm sure you'll miss.
Okay, the Obscura look really freaking weird.
That doesn't surprise me. Spirit, enchantments, cool.
Okay, so I was wrong. None of them are the weird mustache twirlers that I thought they'd be. Actually, Body Wanderer could have a mustache, but he's Obscura. All right, so I might just go with Obscura.
So
the Ascendancies actually are really good. They're probably gonna go straight into every commander deck ever.
Yeah. No, all of them are really good. I'm not doing much good right now. I'm just gonna activate Ranger class.
Broker is basically proliferate.
Yup.
Brady reveals cards for you, draws cards. Rivers, you know it very well, Corey, I'm sure.
Yeah, dude, it's so
That's got
good.
the potential to get a ton of creatures back for you in 3 minutes or less. Maestros, fantastic. Gets you a flashback. Obscura puts soul counters, and it's very interesting. I have to read it a couple times because it's one of those cards that they just printed that are really a bit annoying to figure out.
Yeah, there's a couple cards you gotta read a couple times. There's a Bant Uncommon Legend. It's worded in the weirdest way possible, it seems. When it ETBs, exile a creature controlled by you may exile any number of creatures controlled by any number of players as long as they don't share an owner. Which is to say, exile a creature controlled by each player. when this thing leaves the field, return those creatures to their owner's control, except that they the one that enters under your control enters the counter. Why they couldn't just have it worded like that, I have no idea.
Man, I still can't decide. I might just go with Obscura because they seem really cool. This is after me complaining that it's really hard to go control in draft and limited. Yeah, I'll just go with Obscura because they look really, really cool.
Fair enough, man. I don't know. I said I'm
so indecisive.
I am a Jund player. I just enjoy.
Yeah, well, I'm a Mardu player. So how do you think I feel right now?
All right, whatever. There is no Mardu in the set, obviously.
No, that's the problem.
In conclusion, get fucked.
At least my two colors are, you know, two main colors at least are white and black. So at least, you know, you can choose something good. That's why.
Should not have done that. Should not have done that.
I'll just go Obscura.
Please don't kill this Jew guy. Please don't kill this Jew guy.
You praying over a pothead. I never thought I'd see that day.
10-10 flying lifelink. Please don't die. Please let me get hit with this thing in. God damn it. It's dead. Shit. See ya, buddy. Gonna miss you.
I am almost sad to see.
More than a little dead, I want to point out.
Yeah, I think that's game right there. I need to get really lucky off the top of my library in order to get back in this thing. The Wanderer's too good. I'm taking, what, 3-6? He may just have lethal on board, doesn't he? Because Wanderer needs 7 in air, so I get a 3. I have to lose the Jukai in order to not die if he attacks with everything.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Doesn't look like they're going to. Still gonna take a beating. Damn, we got Branch Claw. That's the game.
Darn.
I mean, we bricks. That's 7 lands, dude. Again, just not getting what we need. Doesn't help that we're playing against... The way this deck works is you need to hope your opponent doesn't have 4 million targeted removal spells. My opponent had enough targeted removal and enough card draw. Added to it, they were able to clog the board pretty effectively because Wedding Invitation is a very, very, very good card. Just led to not being a fun time. That makes our record drop below 500 as well. It's unfortunate.
We'll get back up there, I have faith.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, it's only 113. We have plenty of time left in the stream to get it up there. Sure, let's keep it. This is a bad keep. I don't know why I kept it. I think I just went through the 5 stages of grief in 2 seconds over that keep. We have nothing going on for a long time, unfortunately. And I'm not playing Machiko's Reign of Truth on empty board.
Yeah, for no reason.
I think I saw like Runeforge and I saw like Runeforge champ was like giddy up. Unfortunately, we're only hitting lands now. May just be game before it even gets started. Runemite. I mean, overall, Runemite's probably the best. +1/+1 trample is very, very strong. Add to it, you draw a card. Up, hi, Kato. Yeah, you got it, dude. Alright. Oh, Runemite for 1. Singular green, or singular generic, my bad. Draw a card.
Sure.
Branch Cloth Pathway, fucking cool, dude.
I never understood why, until they printed Runeforge Champ, I never understood why I could never find any cards that say target spell, well, your spells cost colorless, less to cast.
Yes, because then you make them. Because then there's plenty of cards that say this card costs 1 less to cast, or whatever costs 1 less, and then suddenly you have 3 spells. Why do you think? Oh, what's it called? Why do you think Affinity is so broken? Because what happens is you play artifact lands, your creatures cost 1 less for each artifact you control, and suddenly you just cast a 20/20 for 2 mana. Cool, you know? Like, that's the game pretty quickly. Much other will be right. Yeah, really don't think I want to lose that Reforged Champ, not gonna lie. And now we're left with 3 lands in hand and absolutely nothing to show for it. We are in real bad shape. On the plus side, we do have the Cave of the Frost Dragon, which is gonna help us out a lot. But still, it's rough. Especially with that Kato just drawing a card every turn. May just be game over before it even gets started.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Sick. Alright, need up for 3. Everything we have is dead. On the plus side means they're tapped out for our turn, which means we get to take down Kato. I mean, I'll take it,
Something
but...
we really need to do. Kato gives you so much card draws.
Oh, of course,
So
Kato is
quickly.
super... Kato just is value on a stick, honestly. Easily one of the best planeswalkers to come out of Kamigawa. Actually, false, it isn't. Somehow he's the worst. The Wanderer just is gonna see so much more play because Flight's super strong, and it's just such a good multi-tool. And Tezzeret's gonna see play in Commander and Modern, so... Or maybe not Modern.
$7 right now.
Definitely Commander. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play the Hydra for 5. That's 6. Come on, game. Rumble. Please don't kill it. Cool. Hi, Wanderer.
Oh man, Wanderer is
My
just so
judgment
brutal.
is final.
Yeah. Takes over the game so quickly. It's a removal spell that can buff a few creatures, that can create friends. It's just so goddamn annoying.
Bet you can't catch us.
Strike fast and
Reckoner
strike hard.
Bankbuster as well. Decent card draw engine.
Card draw and they can get crude.
That is true. I'm gonna animate Cave of the Frost and attempt to kill the Wanderer. And I highly doubt that this works. They have 2 cards left in hand. Are they both removal spells? Yes.
Go win, baby. I mean, that's like that's all that troll decks have sometimes.
Yeah,
They
man.
don't really need any spells that are just card draw anymore because a lot of their planeswalkers are just card draw now.
Well, like, Colin, that's what, welcome to mid-range. That's what mid-range is. Mid-range is removal and card draw. That's it. It seeks to capitalize on cool. Marius Call's game, I think. Catilda's not going to be that. Well, we'll see. Maybe Catilda saves my life. Catilda play a land and we pass turn. Sure. I mean, we don't take lethal if we tank the hit, right? That's 2, 4, 8. That's only 8 damage coming through. Even if we...
We've got the edge in this fight.
Damn, they're smart. I think they know we're holding up a Django. Oh, no, we have 4 mana. They think we have the Wanderer. Alright.
Really, I don't think I've ever seen the Wanderer in a.
Thanks.
Colin, it's one of the best
Like that.
It's the best card for white, period. Portable Hold does nothing, at
I've
least.
seen
Still don't think you've seen what? The Wanderer in a deck like this?
a Wanderer in a Selesnya Runes deck. No, I haven't.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but still, it's easily one of the best cards for white. Wouldn't surprise me if it's in there. It's probably what he's thinking, too.
Yeah, sometimes not the threat of the cards that you do have, is the threat of the cards that you don't have.
We're just gonna pass turn. We'll hold up 4 mana again. What are they gonna do about it? The answer is absolutely nothing. Though I feel like at some point you just gotta say, well, he's got it. You can't just keep doing
We have to
this,
go
right?
through it, yeah.
We'll take the 4 again. Maybe if this is a mistake. Yeah, I'm just gonna Jongo it. I have to Jongo it. I wanted to save it for an Angel, but I have to Jongo this thing. It's unblockable, and we're not gonna be able to Jongo it next turn. We gotta get it out of the way now. Can't take the hit again.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Michiko's Reign of Truth doesn't do enough, does it? Oh, we'll be able to gain some life, though, at least. But I think, at this point in the game, they've drawn so many cards that this game is probably just over, right? Like,
yeah, and if we do attack, we can always exile it, too.
Exactly.
The Wanderer.
I mean, we gotta send it at the Wanderer, I guess. And just pray they don't have a Wanderer of their own, because if they do, that's game. Oh, but maybe that was a really stupid attack. That was probably a really stupid attack, now that I think about it. Because they just double walk with the Angels, and... Cool. I fucked up again. Oh, great
That
job.
wasn't quite big enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I can't count. I thought that would be huge. On the plus side, we go to 17. However, there's 2 Reckoner Bankbusters. I mean, it doesn't matter. Sorry, it doesn't matter what life total you're at because they just have enough cards in hand. Reckoner Bankbuster, as I was going to say, is just a beater, so I think this game's well and truly over at this point. Especially with the Wanderer making that Samurai massive.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Yeah, shut up, Wanderer. Doink.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
This is just so pressing.
Lock, yeah, that's
sitting
game.
around dead drawing cards. Yep.
That's game.
Eventually turning with a lock.
Colin, welcome to mid-range, dude.
No, I played it for years, Corey.
You didn't play it well.
That's because I didn't have the budget.
Colin, you're trying to play mid-range in a standard where mid-range did not exist and had no room to
Mid-range
exist.
was, yeah, destroyed by Control. Control was really, really
So,
heavy. Really
see, that's-
popular.
that's
This is
the thing.
back, by the way, this is back in just about Ixalan Standard, right?
Yes, back in Ixalan Standard, almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Long time ago. Middle school me had shorter hair and...
Colin, we were not in middle school. We were in high school.
That was last year middle school.
No, it was not, Colin.
Middle school is when Ixalan came out, right?
No, Colin. It came out our freshman year.
Oh man, really?
Yeah. Wolf. Alright, this is huge.
I need to Google that now.
I think this is probably our best hand so far. Generous Visitor, 2 Jukais, and a Michiko's Reign of Truth means we have some absolutely huge spells coming. Hopefully it's going to be too quick
Every
for him to
time you
deal
play
with.
something, every time you play something, that Generous Visitor is going to get a little bit bigger.
Oh my god. Jukai.
Specifically.
Triple Jukai. No, not just the Generous Visitor, the Jukais too. Because you put a counter on any creature you control. Or target creature, my bad. Not any creature you control. But that's the same thing. What am I talking about? Unfortunately, we don't have the white source to play Machiko and Jukai. I don't think that Generous Visitor is going to last too much longer, unfortunately. Yep. I don't want to say that Touch the Spirit Realm. They're probably playing an Oni Cult Anvil deck.
Yeah, we're going to want to get rid of that thing the second it comes down. It's so easy to just keep going and going and going off of that card.
Exactly, especially since we don't have any trample right now. That's damn near unbeatable.
It's just one of those cards that makes you live a lot longer than you should.
Well, see, that's the whole point of the deck. You've seen me play it on stream before. Or if you've been following the stream for a while, you've seen me play it. The whole point of the deck is just you find a way to survive. You ping your opponent out, Usually through never hitting your opponent in the face. Anyway, there's the anvil, and we get to immediately have it touch the spirit realm. Though hopefully they activate it before we target. If they activate it now, they then could get to choose a new target, unfortunately. Yep, sacrifices itself. I think we still just jam. I mean, we're both just sitting here staring at each other. We can't just... We gotta try to clear their board, get more damage across.
Yeah,
The other thing, the Rakdos deck is very, very good at dealing 20 points of damage. It finds it hard to keep going afterward. Oh, I don't think I've seen this version of Fable the Mirror Breaker. Oh, it's the, whatever art. That makes sense.
It's a special art, yep.
Alright, Ranger class was a huge draw there. Just pop it off now. Make this Jukai absolutely huge. Make it a lot more difficult for him to kill us. That lifelink in a damage race, and especially against a creature-based deck that's trying to pin you out, that lifelink's invaluable. There's the Fable. Anyway, I'm sure you know. Oh, what the heck? Hang on. Oni Cole and Meat Hook discarded? What?
Wow,
Like, Meat Hook makes sense, I guess, but Oni Cole? That's your deck.
This is your card, yeah. That is the card.
I'm
They don't have any artifacts in hand.
I mean, I guess, but they got a treasure off that token, so I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna go for Michiko's Reign of Truth and just slap it on the Jukai.
I'm really, really miffed at that. I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, no, I'm confused. Maybe they just have Meat Hooks in hand? That card's super good too. I'm shocked they... Alright, yeah, you got it. So the Michiko's Reign of Truth does nothing. Fortunately, it'll turn to a creature fairly soon. So at the very least it won't really be... It's still kind of wasted, but at least we'll have a creature on the board, right?
Yeah, just hoping.
So the Fable. Fable turns into the reflection of Kiki-Jiki. 2/2, 1 untap, create a token that's a copy of non-legendary creature control, except for it has haste. Hive the Eye Tyrant's probably gonna exile a Jukai. Man, thank God they didn't give the reflection haste like they gave Kiki-Jiki haste. That would have been real bad. Take 3. Damn, Blood Tithe Harvester. Card is very, very good. Economy of Transience is not really what we wanted to see, unfortunately.
Yeah, especially with the hive in the background, just kind of looming.
Yeah, now we see
exactly what we want.
The thing is, now we have a really good combo from our opponent. Activate Reflection to make a Blood Tithe Harvester to kill one of our creatures. And just untap and do it again next turn. And just keep doing it. Or rumble with a 3/2, you know?
Or with multiple. Who knows?
Exactly.
Very good.
We gotta find a way to kill that Reflection very, very soon, or else this game's gonna be over. Unfortunate. Or if we can... Alright, there's a Plains. Actually helps a lot more than you'd think. It means we get to go Kami of Transience into Michiko's Reign of Truth, and we'll just target the Kami again. Actually, he'll have 3, yeah. Just Michiko's Reign of Truth, put the counter on the Kami of Transience. Another... whatever. And then next turn... Provided they don't kill the portrait. Because I'm assuming they're going to kill... I don't know for certain, but I'm assuming they're going to kill the portrait of Michiko. Actually, no, what if... I think it makes more sense for them to kill the Kami, right? Because you kill the Kami, and then you exile it immediately off the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I think that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
But no, they're going to kill it
Really
using
well.
the Portrait of Machiko. Or they're going to kill the Portrait of Machiko. And they're going to activate the actual Blood Tithe to kill the Kami. That's critical. They just broke their combo. And they have to exile a Kami off the Hive, or else all that was for nothing. And it looks like they're going to do that. Epicure, cool. Another land. So I can have the Hive, or the Lair of the Tyrant be the Lair of the Hydra be a 3/3. Or I can activate the Ranger class. I'm gonna make the Lair a 3/3, just to kind of stem the bleeding. Next turn we'll activate Ranger class, provided we don't hit a creature. I mean, it's not great, it's not ideal. But we still have a chance here. They activate the Hive. They can actually make the... Alright, cool. I'll activate the Lair of the Hydra and make it a 3/3. And I'll kill off the Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. Nope, it's immediately dead. That's fine, I'll take it.
It was worth a shot.
Well, they are at a fairly low life total now. Draw another land. Alright, that's fine. Rune of Sustenance, target the Portrait of Machiko. It's gonna be a 4/4 lifelinker now.
Okay.
Rune of Trample, make it a 6/6 trample lifelink. That was actually a really nice draw. Another land is awkward, but it's fine. Because that chain was not going anywhere after that.
So easy. Yeah, it is so easy to just chain these things because every card you have.
Yeah, every rune says draw a card.
Draw a
Every card you have says draw a card. It's a very, very, very difficult engine to stop once it gets going. The only way to do that, the only way to stop it effectively, is 9 board wipe or 9 removal spell tribal. Or this annoying little combo of Kiki-Jiki and Blood Tithe Harvester. Every time it
Even
creates
still,
new
what
one,
you
kills
could
it.
do, if you really needed to, is just play the runes on... It
On
says
lands. Any
permanent. Yeah, so you could put it on literally anything you wanted. Just to draw a card, get a dead card out of the way.
Well, they're gonna get rid of the Fable the Mirror Breaker. It makes sense, that card's not really gonna do them too much good at this point in the game. Spend on Synthesizer, that's huge. That's potentially 2 draws and high Shatter Skull Smashing. Can only be for 3 right now. Honestly, I think they're probably gonna play that as a land. That's not the card they want to see right now, especially with 2 lands tapped. I don't think... Can it go Dome? It can't. That's worse than I
I
thought.
next spell I can go Dome right now.
I mean, there's Crackle with power.
There is, but that's triple X. It's double or triple red, triple X.
Damn, we locked down that Synthesizer. They bricked. They absolutely bricked.
It was 4 mana for a samurai and a land.
I mean, we kind of bricked it
Take
too, but it's fine.
Just activate the ranger class.
Of course. Oh, the Pothead. Pothead off the top. I think we just attack with the Portrait of Machiko. That's gonna be 8/8
7/7.
8/8 because Ranger class.
Lifelink.
8/8 trample lifelink. That doubles our life total. And they can't even block it effectively.
Big angry creature right there, and that's a lethal attack coming in too. So you have to block it in some way, shape, or form.
Exactly. That may actually... Man, that Pothead off the top may have been game-changing. Yep, make a copy of the Epicure, ping us for 1. But it still has Trample, so it's... You gotta block with... Alright, sure. Gain 8, go to 15. We still have the lifelink and Jukai back. If this portrait survives, we have a real good chance to win this game.
Yeah, I think we may have pulled it back because we are at 15. You said it yourself. It's very. I don't want to say it's difficult enough, but it is difficult enough to.
We've gained like 30 life this game.
Yeah.
This Rakdos deck, it's very good at dealing 20 damage. 22, 23, 24, yeah.
Definitely
5,
taxing a
25,
little bit.
26, alright. And once you hit 30, it's like no chance, man. Thing is, they can still churn through 4 cards. They have 4 blood tokens. They can have a menace attacker. They can have 2 menace attackers off the layers. However, that takes the majority of their mana. At that point, that only does 6 damage. They need to, or 6 damage to our face. They need to worry about that Portrait of Machiko, and that thing's going to be very big next turn because of that Ranger class on top. Along with that, thanks to Jukai, it's discounted. We can play it and activate it immediately, and maybe even play something off the top, depending on what we got. Added to it, they're at 1 life. They can't take a single hit at this point. We don't have any burn, we're not in red. But they still have to worry because we are in green. We do have trample. This deck is very good at making unassuming creatures into massive threats very, very quickly. Oh, and they couldn't play Infernal Grasp. It's one of their best removal spells for blinds because they have too low a life total. I mean, everything adds up. And this deck is very good at dealing damage, but only good at doing it quickly and usually at a cost. However, I think they'll have enough creatures back that they can effectively block the portrait and not take too much damage. It all depends what's on the top of our deck. If we can hit... doesn't matter, they concede!
Take it.
Ooh, alright, there we go. That's our first win with the Runes deck on stream. It's 137. I think we got time for one more.
Yeah, we can
Provided
get
it doesn't go that long. We still gotta crack
Come on,
packs.
now, it's not going to go that long.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, we still gotta crack packs and do the outro, but yeah, we definitely have time for another one. Only 4 wins today? Come on, we can get a 5th, right? Right? We can at least go 500.
Yeah, well, we can get to 500, definitely.
Come on, baby. We got this. Alright. Please be a creature-based deck. No 20 board wipe tribal. I think that's as good as we're going to get for an opening 7, right? Generous Visitor, 2 Ranger classes, Runamites. Okay, so typically I try to make my sleeves rep the deck. I always use Vivian because I think Vivian's super cool. I like Vivian a lot, is what I'm trying to say, as my avatar. And I love Pon Pon Chant as a pet, so I don't really like to change it. Based on the sleeves and based on the fact they play Considered, I'm guessing this is Mono Blue Delver, or some form of Mono Blue Tempo, which is the worst matchup we could have. Means they're very high in interaction. And Thermo Alchemist basically confirm, even though that's red, means is it burn type list. Which again is worst case scenario for us. They have that means our opponent has access to a ton of cheap removal. Even though it's going to be damage based, if they can keep our creatures and our board relatively clear, this deck does not do well. Add to it, they have options for bounce spells and card draw to keep them in it to the late game. I don't really like our chances here. There are 2 Thermo Alchemists. Good sign so far, but the fact that one of them just tapped and shocked us means I'm guessing Frostbite's coming. Cool. Yep, you got it. Fortunately, we have a second Generous Visitor in hand. So Ranger class is going to be our biggest asset. We gotta make these things as big as possible to avoid getting burned out. Though I do have a feeling that, I mean, like I mentioned, they have access to bounce spells. That is, burn is not their only form of removal. And if we can't hit a rune of the Rune of Sustenance very soon, this game's gonna be over very quickly. Honestly, if we can draw a Runeforge champ right now, I think we may just... don't want to say we may win the game. Obviously, our odds of winning go up very, very, very drastically if we can hit just one lifelinking rune and get a little bit of damage. Because similar to that other Rakdos deck, this deck's good at getting damage across, but not good at getting extra points there. Oh my god, Runeforge Champ. Alright. That was clutch. Runeforge Champ, he has no spells on board, or no mana untapped. This could be huge.
The coolest thing, too, for me about Runeforge Champion is the fact that you can get a rune back from the bin. That's the huge part.
Makes it a lot less
punishing. Your library
punishing.
if you really want to, yeah, but you can get something out of the grate.
Ah, you conceded over it! Let's go! Man, they must have heard me talking. They must have heard me talking about how the rune was so good. That's huge.
That really is. I'm surprised it's not really worth that much in paper. But then again, it's been out for a year. It's a really solid card. It does way more than you think it could.
Oh man, alright, that's a W. It's only 140.
We'll do another one.
Yeah. Alright, we're 500 now. We can go above 500, right?
Definitely. I have faith.
I mean, here's hoping.
Well, I believe that we will win, Chant.
Nah, I'm not doing that. Or...
Well, no, I'm not going to start screaming into my mic. Why would I do that? I'm not. I get animated, yeah, but I don't get yelly animated. Me yelling is because I can't hear what someone else is saying.
Yeah, no, of course. Like, I'm not the chanting guy, though. And damn, dude, this is a sweet hand. Everything draws us cards.
I never liked high school football games.
That's a sick pet. Holy crap, dude. That is obviously one of the, I want to say the pre-order bundle pet for Streets of New Capenna, though I could be mistaken. That thing is sick.
Let me check.
Anyway, Orzhov from our opponent. That's arguably our worst matchup. Just Orzhov mono removal, and immediately our Generous Visitor is gone.
Yeah, that's the Streets pre-release pet. You wonder if they're gonna have that available for...
I doubt it. I highly doubt they'll have that available for regular purchase.
And who knows? You throw enough gems. That's usually what they do. They don't say, surprise, there's a welcome bundle in there for $10.
I know, that's very, very good.
It's very good.
Honestly, I probably should have bought it.
I'm surprised that they don't have it for gems or anything. A lot of the other things they had are available for purchase using gems only. You have to convert your money into gems.
All the pre-order bundles are cash only. All of them. And they never have them come back. They'll have special pets like Pon Chan or Grolnuk the Omnivore or
so we have the,
whatever its name, and they'll have pets Jace the Mind Sculptor, or Jace the Puppet.
Jace.
Alright. And they'll have
It's not Jace the Mind Sculptor.
You're right, it is not. But they'll never, to my knowledge, they will never have these come back in the shop for gems, gold, what have you. It's a nice draw, we needed that land. I think we just Rune a Bite and Machiko's Reign of Truth. They have one open mana. I think we just gotta go for as much damage as possible right now. Oh, Furnace Speed's not what we wanted to see. That's a dead card till we hit our Runeforge Champ. There are no red sources in this deck. The only way to cast it is to cast it for one generic off the Runeforge Champ. Currently, we do not have a Runeforge Champ. That card does nothing. That's great.
It's a bit of a strange card to have, but if you just need that little bit of damage in really quickly, you can get it.
Anyone who harms my people.
Alright, well,
that's a main phase
Wanderer.
I am almost sad to see you go.
That's annoying, but that's fine. Got real aggressive. Probably shouldn't have, but it's fine. We can play Catilda, we can play the Spirit Companion. We're still in decent shape. Spirit Companion draws us a card. We still have a Touch the Spirit Realm in hand. We're fine. Runeforge Champ off the top. We can potentially get some real good damage in very soon. So overall, I think we're in decent shape. And the other thing, we can go over everything.
You can have, yeah. the Wanderer on the field.
Well, we have tons of pressure on the Wanderer because of Catilda. Our opponent doesn't know it, but we have Runeforge Champ, which can get back Runamite. Slap Runamite and Runa Speed on the Catilda, and suddenly that thing's huge. So honestly, we're in real good shape.
Catilla's gonna get 1/1 for each enchantment that you just put on the field, and so it's gonna get pretty big.
Exactly.
Especially with the stat boost that they give.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Okay. Shambling Gas is now a 2/2 first strike. Cool.
Scary. Attacking with it though.
Honestly, I'm surprised. That card really doesn't do too much. I think they know we're not attacking with the Spirit Companion. But I guess they want to try to preserve the Wanderer as much as possible. Alright, we're going to search our graveyard for a Runamite.
That's the other thing, they can
Play Rune of Might.
Crew a Bank Buster. And they do have enough mana to activate a Bank Buster's ability.
They can, but they can't crew it, and Bank Buster doesn't fly anyway.
It's crew 4. Ooh, it is crew 4. I thought it was
No, sorry, you're right, it's crew 3.
Crew
they can
3,
crew
yeah,
it, but it doesn't fly. Portrait Machiko's
doesn't fly.
also on the field. That thing gets +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment. So I think we're fine, Don. Attack your Wanderer with my Catilda. Please let this hit. If this thing doesn't hit, we're in real bad shape. Please just activate the Bank Buster. You see that Bank Buster? Activate it. Thank you. Alright, cool. Thank God. Alright. I don't think they're going to block with the Eye of Twitch. Really,
very aggressive.
Sweet.
Very aggressive.
Wanderer's down. We gain 7. We have 2 Generous Visitors, a Spirit Companion, touch the Spirit Realm in hand. I think we're in really good shape. The only thing we're missing is the Jukai Naturalist. Honestly, do you think we just put everything on this Catilda? Like, I know they can play Wanderer, and they played that one Exile spell earlier, but I think... Shit. Is Wanderer dead here? Catilda's dead, everything's dead. Okay, crap. Buttload of triggers here, holy crap.
Everything just dies.
They're at 17.
Fantastic.
They grabbed Mask Exhibition, of course they did. Okay. So Generous Visitor, Spirit Companion, and then we can try to get ourselves back in this game. We need that land, we need to try to rebuild here. Generous Visitor, Spirited Companion. 2 counters on creatures we control, so 1 on the Generous and 1 on the other one. Draw a card. Touch the Spirit Realm, so that I think we just need to get rid of that Reckoner Bank Buster. Trigger, counter, counter. And then next turn, we have 5... Okay, if we get a land, we can play Touch the Spirit Realm, exile their flyer, the Inkling Flyer, and slam Catilda, Dawnheart Mentor on the 3/3 Generous Visitor and rumble for a ton of damage. If not, we channel the Touch the Spirit Realm. I hit the one with that. I'm gonna argue that was the right play. Should have hit the one. I intended to hit the one with more counters, but I think that was the right play in hindsight because that's less cards for them to draw.
Yeah.
That was probably the wrong move, but it's fine. They're holding up 4 mana specifically. I'm really concerned.
It's actually 5 mana.
Yeah, it's 5 because of the treasure. So here's the new plan. I'm going to put Catilda on the Spirited Companion. We can play Touch the Spirit Realm, or we can channel Touch the Spirit Realm to protect it, and because it's a Spirited Companion, we'll draw a card. So...
We lose the Dawn, though, the Rising.
We lose
Dawn.
Rising, sure. But at least we don't lose a Generous Visitor. I'd much rather have that than Catilda's Rising. Or, if we're going to lose Catilda's Rising Dawn, I'd much rather lose the Spirit Companion and have that thing re-enter, is what I'm trying to say. If
exactly right, though.
Or they'll just take 9. I mean, We're still in good shape. I can still
They
hold up
didn't
Touch the
have a
Spirit Realm.
Wanderer?
No, they didn't. I'm shocked. And I mean, we missed out on what, 1 point of damage because we put it on
No,
that
I think
instead
that's
of
still the right
Generous
thing to
Visitor.
do. I think it was still the right thing to just hang on to that card, make sure that the Wanderer's ability didn't resolve.
100%.
Had it come down. But we didn't have to worry about it at all. It's really strange.
So now what? They have 4 cards in hand. They can't draw any cards because I took the Bank Buster with greater banks on, with a bigger bank on. They can crew the Bank Buster, which we just tank. We're at 32.
No, it's not bigger bank. It's closer to opening the bank.
Close to opening the vault, I guess.
Yeah,
If they just play the Mask Exhibition, we just win the game, don't we? Because Touch the Spirit Realm exiles their flyer, and they're dead.
Because we go and hit them in the head. Yes.
Meat Hook for 8.
Which is enough to... Oh, no, it won't be.
XX for X number of permanents that are spirits and or enchantments. The Generators are...
Oh, wait, they're both spirits.
I'm going to exile the Spirited Companion. I think we want to save that because it can draw a card. And I think we need cards to get back in this game.
Yeah. It's a lot of mana that they just put out for this, though.
That's true, that's their whole turn. We get dinged. They go to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can attack with the Lair of the Hydra for 5. Shambling Ghast, so never mind. So third Shambling Ghast. Spirit Companion returns. Draw a Django. Not really what I see, but there's the Runeforged Champ. Alright.
Here we go.
Grab Rune of Might from the bin. Search bin. Rune of Might. Cast it on the Spirited Companion. Auto-pay the 1. Pothead is not really what we want to see, but that's fine.
It's another enchantment, so we can go Ukai into a Django into Machiko's.
Exactly the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. +4/+4 and trample. That's a 7/7. Doink. Next turn we do it again. Plus we have a couple other creatures, and any rune we hit is free. I think we have a chance. I think we have a chance here.
A good chance. It's very nice.
Mask Exhibition's huge. However,
Let's put a lot of bodies on the field.
yeah, it did. Ranger class. Alright. Ranger class may not be the best, but it's actually pretty good here.
He can pump it a bit. So the opponent only has 8 toughness on the field right now.
They don't need to block all of it to live, though.
It's to block all of it, and then the opponent just dies to
Everything else.
coming at them.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
I think we just took it.
I'm just gonna jam.
Stole the game.
Just gonna jam, put the counter on the Spirit Companion. Please don't blow us out. Please don't have something. Did you factor in the Bank Buster? Because Bank Buster is crewed by...
No,
well, it's not gonna... That's not gonna matter. It's still 8 power worth of trample. Please don't have a removal spell. Alright, so they crew the Bank Buster, double block the Companion. Shambling Ghast on Jukai, -1, -1 from the Ghast. Inkling on the Runeforged Champ, which isn't necessary, but you have to block at least one of these things. We don't win, but we come very close. And we still
Good
have...
set for the next turn.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a better block. There you go. That's fine. Yep. So they're going to gain a few life from that meat hook. We gain 2, we take 4. Plus they get treasure. Thing is, we still have that Ranger class on the field. That's very good for drawing cards. We still have Lair of the Hydra hiding out in the bottom corner of your screen. And we still have Machiko's Reign of Truth, which is about to flip the Portrait of Machiko. So I think we're still in good shape. We brick. Of course we bricked.
Oh, they're penalty runners.
We're
All the
fine.
draws can be winners.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ranger or activate Lair the Hydra for 7. Yep. Rumble. I'm gonna put the counter on the Runeforge champ to make it a bitch of a block. That has to happen. That happens. That's fine. Runeforge hits you for 3. You get a 2. Where ding me for 2. You gain 1. Lair goes down to the corner. Wedding announcement again, so he gets 2 1/1s, but that's still, I think that's lethal. I think that's still lethal. With 3 lethal threats, and the Portrait, the Runeforge, and the Lair of the Hydra, which is now an 8/8. They say GG. Lair for 8. All counter on the Portrait, because why not? Come on, come on! Yes! Oh, let's go!
One heck of a way to end this.
Oh man. Damn, what a win. I'm out of breath, man. Oh. Alright, well. Thank you so much for watching. Colin, thank you so much for joining me. It's been a hell of a journey, that's for sure. Thank you so much for watching. I am GilderMesh746 on YouTube, on Twitter, and on Twitch. Please follow, please subscribe to all those. It doesn't cost you anything. And along with that, if you follow on Twitch, I have 2 pre-release codes. One for Midnight Hunt, one for Neon Dynasty, and soon to be a 3rd, one from New Capenna. Just follow.
Maybe more. Who knows? Maybe I'll pickpocket some people today.
Maybe more. Who knows? Just follow, and maybe I'll send you one of those if you haven't redeemed them. If you have, just let me know. And naturally, I have other packs. I have codes for a ton of Midnight Hunt, and I have one for Neon Dynasty. Just let me know, and I'll get you what you want.
Get you whatever you want. Final record today stands at 6-5. We just got there.
We just got above 500.
Like 5-100.
So what we like to do here, we will crack a pack at the end of the stream for each win. We will try to guess the rare. If we guess right, we crack another pack. I get 3 choices. You get 3 choices. What do you want to crack, Colin?
Let's put them all into Innistrad the Midnight Hunt, and I want the only dramatic effect is building. Let's go and remember what the card is. Florian.
Sick. I'm going to say Arlen Cord. That's a mythic wild card. That's my choice, so I get 4 when it comes around to it. We've got Briarbridge Tracker. And we've got Willowgeist. So I get 4 packs now. I'm going to say 2 Crimson Veil and 2 Kamigawa. It is almost 2 o'clock. We are right on the wire. Alright. Colin, I'm going to say...
Perfectly on time.
I'm going to say Runo Stormkirk. What do you think?
I want Chandra just to kill.
Alright. Falconwrath Forebear. And Uvenwald Oddity. No Chandra, no Runo Stormkirk. My 2 Kamigawa, I'm gonna say Ogrehead Helm. What do you think, Colin?
I want Kaido Suzuki.
Alright. It's a very wild card, so I get another one. Of course I do. We're trying to go fast and I'm only hitting gas. Watch this be a Kaido. Nope, Thousand Face Shadow. I'm gonna go for one more Kamigawa. We're both gonna...
Yeah, we're gonna keep our picks the same.
Keep the picks. March of Swirling Mist. We are out of time. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching once again. We will be back, same time, same place. Noon to 2 on Sunday. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. I closed the game. I did not mean to do that. End the stream. End the stream.